Hello guys. Good afternoon. This is High Priestess Jamila. Happy Monday to y'all. All right, so I am here, and you guys know that I am a daily vlogger. I'm a daily vlogger. I come here daily. Okay. Good morning. So I wanted to talk a little bit because I think that um, there are a lot of people that don't kind of understand the environment on YouTube as far as being a platform for advertising. And so, hey, Neurole and Leslie and Tafe, hello. Oh, thank you so much. Mwah, I love y'all too, seriously, man. I've been asking for spirit to rid me of hate, of jealousy, of bad competitors. Yeah, this can be a difficult platform to advertise on. And like, for example, today I'm running a special and I'm just going to get ready for the negative energy that's going to come towards me, which doesn't make any freaking sense. But it is what it is, you guys. I think the problem is it has nothing to do with my spell work when it comes to YouTube. I'm outside, guys, by the way. I'm not standing in the middle of the highway. Oh, what's wrong? Every time I go live, Jacob has some kind of meltdown. Oh, okay. I thought you was having a meltdown. Sorry, you guys. Y'all hear? Oh yeah, he may be. He's not having a meltdown. He's in a good mood this time. But okay. So anyway, um, I'm gonna get ready for the negativity that's gonna come in because I'm getting ready to run a Monday special, which I feel that just simply because this is a moon day, I should be able to do that. But I think that it's a competition with as far as with readings, with selling the readings on here, which is why a lot of people are coming at me sideways. Hey, I have to feed my family just like you have to. The only difference is that it shouldn't be a competition, to be honest with you. I love you too. Probably even watch you. It doesn't have to be a competition with me typically because all of my clients come in through my spirits. So I'm not just a tarot card reader. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference when you're a witch. And I've been trying to get people to understand that. But even still, the negativity seems to come in every time I run a special. And I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to run a special every day this week with different themes because it's Mercury retrograde. And I'm going to uncover the ratings so that y'all can see the hatred. I feel like there's another tarot card reader that's like watching me, and y'all know how I'm very open with how I feel. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not throwing no negative energy at you. I'm just trying to like keep it cool because it's no need for all of that. So I would like to return all that negative energy to source. You know what I'm saying? Not even to you. I don't even want to do that just because it's no need for it, especially over here. And because most of, can I tell y'all something? I don't even want to tell y'all that. I'm not even going to go into that. But I have quite a large conversion rate because most of the clients that come to me, they are people that I'm supposed to help spiritually. So they always usually end up getting some kind of cleanse or something. So. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I just want to let everybody know from this moment forward that I am not trying to take away from anybody. I am not trying to step on anybody's toes. In fact, I'd like to collaborate with a couple of people. I'm a very trustworthy person. You know what I'm saying? Very easy to work with. Very loving and sharing and giving, of information and help and good energy. So I just want people to know that, because I notice that every time I run a special, there's a few of you that come over here and thumbs down my video. And I think it's because I revealed that when I run specials, I make more money. That's the point of running a special. So, yeah. So that was what was kind of in my head today, and I feel like it's good to talk stuff out and get stuff out in the open. Um, you know. So I just noticed that, and I just wanted to mention it, that I wish everybody well. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to win, because we can. Y'all know that they are excavating gold off of a asteroid. NASA is, and they haven't given us an update yet. There is enough gold in that asteroid, or on that asteroid, and precious metals and minerals to make everybody on the earth millionaires. I don't know if they knew it was coming. I'd like to think that my magic helped with some of that, you know what I'm saying? Since I work with the universe so much. So I think there's enough to go around. That's the indigo thing. And so a lot of us end up getting hurt. We end up getting attacked. This is exactly how spirits wanted me to do my light work. So please respect. Please respect, and don't try to stand in front of my spiritual path. And I won't do that to you. Okay? And I love you immensely. I'm very forgiving. If I can forgive someone for roasting and attacking me for 5 years, I can forgive anybody for anything, because I want peace on the earth. And this is my earth. I've been calling to Shiva today. Okay, so if you want to call to Shiva, you just want to light an incense, and you want to say Namah Shiva. Love Shiva. I want to come and talk to you guys about herbs, because I know you guys love to hear me talk about herbs and stuff. You know what, I think I'm going to do an organizing my herbs live stream. The reason why it's easier to go live versus putting videos up is because when you're live, you're not using up all of the memory on your phone. So, I always say I'm going to get a memory card. I never do. Hey, Roy. Good day to you too. So I just really wanted to say that, because, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I don't make my money with donations, and I don't make a lot with AdSense, and I have to feed my children. Seriously, I know that I sound like, one of those African ancestral mothers. Please let me feed my children. I'm going to see if you still do it. If you do, that's fine. That's what Spirit is having you do. So I'm going to breathe deeply, and I'm going to respect your spirits as well, because if that is what your spirits, if that's what they have you do, then fine. Okay. But these children do need to eat, and Jacob needs to go to school. If you really care about children, and you really want what's best for my son, for those of you out there, let's do what's best for the children. Okay. You don't have to like me, but let's do what's best for the children. Hey, Orion's daughter. Jacob is 6. A lot of kids don't start school until they're 6. And Jacob could have started school last year. He could have. He wants to. I've asked him, Jacob, you want to go to school?
No.
Oh, he really don't want to go, but he'll What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try to find, really what I'd like to do is send him to some kind of private or special school for kids with, gifts. Okay. And, maybe not traditional school, but maybe a different kind of school where, he can just have kids to play with. Okay. Because he really likes playing with kids. This kid is starved for social activity. He had it his whole life because of his brothers and sisters. Hello? He's not like me, an only child. He's not like me. Okay? So he has, because my parents, they were supposed to have like 5 or 6 children, but they didn't. Okay? So, yeah. Hey, Dick Nail. So I really wanted to say that, man. I think that we can all feel better. And you know what? Mondays don't have to be so difficult for us. And I know that because of the difficulty, let's say, I want y'all to listen very clearly. Because of the difficulty behind competitive demons, because of that, I understand that within itself can manifest money. Yes, sweetie. No. Jacob came into this world, this child, he don't want to go to school. He'd rather stay home. He just said no school. Now do I think that Jacob would go and play with other kids and go to some kind of school? I think that he would be willing to, but anyway. He's a homeschool kid, and he wanted to be homeschooled. You could tell ever since he was a baby. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Well, we're going to try it, but I think we need to give Jacob time to heal. I really, really, guys, I'm going to be researching a stronger protection for Jacob today. That's on the to-do list, is to read, because I'll get spells from other witches and stuff. I'll get spells. If I see you doing a spell, I'll try it. And when it works, I'll let you know that it worked. I'll come and give you a shout out. Okay? And even donate, because there's a lot of websites out there where you can go and get spells, free spells to do on your own. So, that's pretty cool. And I just want my son to be protected because he's a medium. And you guys know that he's a medium. And some of these spiritual people, I just want you to stop attacking. You can't attack me because you know that I'm used to it. So then you go to my son. I will be trying to find a stronger protection for all of my children, to be honest with you. I've been doing protection, but I think I need to do something a little bit more stronger. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I would love, but I wasn't gonna let him go to school in that neighborhood we were living in. Because trust me, something was gonna happen. Something bad was gonna happen to him, and I knew it instinctively because when I was in Kansas City, something bad always happened to my children at school, which is why I was talking to you guys about the narcissistic mother. Hello. Why would that be happening? Oh, is it just random? Is it a coincidence? No, I don't believe in coincidences. Because right after my mother called up to the school in Lawrence, the kids started getting treated differently by everybody. And y'all need to tell her she's wrong for that. Why are you lying and saying that I'm such a horrible mother because I homeschool my kids, but you made it difficult for them to be in school consistently? And I have proof of it. I have complaint letters to the school district in Lawrence. I said, y'all know I stand up for my rights. I said, y'all should not be stigmatizing my children because and they actually did something about it, and the principal actually did apologize to me because she had fell under that dark influence. That's why I be saying, my mother, one of them kind of people, she's sitting at home right now looking in the mirror, talking about mirror, mirror on the wall, who's she's literally that evil, and y'all be like, she's my friend. I'll be like, okay, be her friend. She needs friends, I guess, right now. But I know what my spirit guides tell me about her, and there's no way because I am very sane. I am very relaxed and calm all day. I am very detail oriented. I'm analytical. I can multitask. I've held down jobs until I started getting attacked because they were calling up to the job. And HR ain't going to tell you nothing like that. They're not going to come and tell you. But, that's okay because I called up to her job like 2 or 3 years ago. And I told them, I wrote to them because she needed to get that karma back because it wasn't right what she did to me all those years. But you know what? They're leading me to a good place in life. And that's okay because the more she pushes me, the harder I work, which I don't need to be pushed. I'm already motivated. I just wasn't motivated for the mainstream fit into society stuff, and that's what she's always wanted, which is fine. I'm not gonna fit into society. I'm gonna make society fit me. That's the way you should look at it. Okay? That's the way you should look at it. But some people don't. Look, everybody has their right to look at things the way they want, don't they? So yeah, I actually did use my own hair for some protection. When I did that ritual, I had put my hair, if I did a different kind of, I didn't do a veneration spirit cup. I may try that. I did use my triple goddess. What is it called? It's called a. Here's Jacob. Say hi. No. Oh, sorry, baby. So, guys, yeah, I know. I'm going to clean that out. But I have put hair, I'll put my hair down at the bottom and I'll light a tea light over it. Okay. So, anyway, if you guys want what's best, stop throwing all this negative energy at them. How can you, and see, that's the whole thing is very hypocritical when you say that you're looking out for children, but then you're actually harming them. I just had to do a healing on my daughter, and I prayed to spirit. I said, oh my God, I'm not going to go into detail about it, but she'll be okay. She going to have to quit wearing them eyelashes. She's so cute. People get jealous of her because she's just so pretty. She going to be all right, though. She going to get even prettier, too. She going to get even prettier. Because I got beauty spells on. I got beauty enchantments on both of my babies. On my sons, too. Okay. Yeah. Well, I like the spirit world. Guys, that I tell, I don't want to make it dark, but it is Monday, so let's talk. You guys know that I went to another realm and some deity or demon, let's say in a nice way, molested me. I can't really say the gory details because both of my children are in here with me, so they would for sure hear it. And it was so weird because it happened and nobody can ever convince me that it didn't. I was asleep at the time that it happened. I had just fallen asleep. And, I had just moved into a house. I didn't sage the house. I was a baby witch. I didn't sage the house when I moved in. And lo and behold, that spirit, it came and took me. Took me to a place that kind of looked like Gotham City a little bit. And the weird part about it is that I had not been watching Batman or anything. So it took me to a place that it looked like a bunch of buildings. They were black. It was black buildings and it was just white smoke everywhere. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you have a sexual experience with a demon, They don't waste time. They just get right to it. And I actually brought something back physically from that realm. I brought evidence of the rape back from that realm. I did. So I think we've always been stuck between worlds. I think that that's what the whole balance of it is. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a trip. Oh, mine was definitely sexual. And I was so ignorant. You know, I know where it came from. It wasn't a pleasant experience. I can tell you that much. A lot of people think when you talk about experiences like that it was enjoyable. No, it was nowhere near enjoyable. Okay. So I think it's interesting. Hello, Monica. So, guys, if you want to like talk about your experiences like with that, we can talk about that anytime because it helps to talk about it, especially during Mercury retrograde, because this is the time where you kind of go back. You kind of start going back, like you start looking at things in the past and dealing with them. And yeah, I want to banish that thing off of me because that thing was, it didn't hurt me or anything. It was very well endowed. I can tell you that much, and that's all I'll say. Let me breathe through it. For some reason, that came back up. I don't know why. What? I've had tornado nightmares before too. Or not nightmares, but just, oh, and guys, I dreamed about Noah's Ark. I dreamed about Noah. Noah, it must have been Noah in my dream. And he's very peaceful, whoever this Noah person was. I don't know about what the Bible says about Noah, but I know that in this astral experience that I had, and it was really happening, that it was, you know, maybe the world ended that night. I don't know. It was weird. I had a dream that all of a sudden I was in the house, and all of a sudden all of the houses were floating on top of water. Now, I don't think this was a prophetic dream about Georgia. Not in any way am I saying that Georgia is going to be engulfed in water. No, we're not going to have a tsunami like that. Georgia is way too protected. In fact, if you want to be protected from those tsunamis, you need to come to Georgia because Georgia is very, very, very protected. Trust me. Did you have that dream too? Oh my goddess. Oh my. So y'all having similar. Oh my God. So I'm in the house and I'm floating, right? I'm floating. And I'm like, whoa, and it wasn't scary, it was peaceful. And then all of a sudden I could see a big man. He was really big, like a big god or something. He was in the middle of the sea. And it wasn't a devil. He wasn't red or anything like that. He had human skin complexion. But, you know, he's not talking to me, y'all. He's talking to the TV right now. He takes after his grandpa. I noticed that he does that. He does the same thing my father does, which is talk to the TV. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I had that dream just recently when I lived in my old house. And actually, it's a reoccurring dream, but it happens in different ways. I've been floating on boats and seen the same figure. So it's actually been reoccurring. I think I've had that dream probably about 5 times in my lifetime. And hey, Cheryl Moore, how are you? Mm-hmm. It does have to do with Noah's Ark and something to do with the Bible, but I'm more of a Lilith character when I as related to the Bible. That's why every time I call to Lilith, in fact, I need to call to her today. My connection with the Bible is through Lilith. I'm one of her children when it comes to the Bible. And they want Lilith and her children bad. They want to make them good. They want to make Lilith submit. Lilith is never going to submit to that. So stop trying. I be telling those angels and stuff that, the ones that Adam sent after Lilith. I'm cool. Just kind of going through like some past memories. And I like to talk about them. I think they're interesting. I think that it's better to. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm not getting on camera right now. I'm trying to take vitamins and replenish myself when I had that cycle I just had, y'all. But the gods are gonna keep me breathing. Do y'all know that asthma? They gonna get mad at me. Do you know that asthma sufferers though can call to the spirits of the east to help you breathe better and breathe? You know what I'm saying? Kind of. I guess I'll give that information out. That's a gem for y'all. You can say spirits of the east. I invoke thee. And literally your breathing will improve. Because I connected with a couple of people. I had asthma symptoms when I was living in that house with mold. Like as soon as I got in there. So I'm just telling y'all what I know from my heart that works. And I want y'all to try that. Hello, UQ. Hi. Hello. I dreamt I turned into a pan as others did too. And then we dropped dead. Oh God. You turned into a pan and others did too. Then man into a moon. Is that a moon? How you doing, Hecate? You said you've been astral projected and shown that your child's sperm donor was doing drugs and even people, wow. Me too, you cube. You know why? Because I can feel everybody's suffering and stuff. But you can also work that stuff out. I just go call to the angels. I think I'm sort of like a hybrid of something because I can work with angels and demons. What does that mean? Because I think we all have to. And you know what? But I do think that eventually Shiva will teach you a more peaceful way of dealing with stuff. But when you got somebody shooting daggers at you, you got to defend yourself. That's why I think we should all just relax, breathe, calm down. And trust me, I'm not, I think that people was thinking that I was a greedy person. I'm not a greedy person, but my spirits do want me to gain prosperity and abundance. And the reason why is because they want me to help others with it. And yes, I would be helping members of my family and, my children and then other people. There's a lot of stuff that I can do and that I will do that will help. And so that's why they've kept me above ground the way that they have. Demons fear of me now. Oh, good. They ignore you. Good. Thank you, Ella. How you doing? Hey, Nova. I see you make videos. I'm gonna go over there and sub to you. So, yeah, I wanted to say that, like, I do readings and I do spell work, but I have to do readings. I have to. So maybe I'll just call them consultations from here on out. But some people just want a reading from me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, maybe I'll do a special on my consultations today. Mm. You know, I just noticed that I can feel and see everything. I can feel and see everything. You know what I'm saying? So like when I run a special, I can feel it as soon as I before I even look at the thumbs down, I can feel it. So yeah. So Shiva, I've been wanting to come and do a talk about Shiva and marijuana and alcohol. I've been wanting to talk about that. About how alcohol in very small quantities can help you, and other things about marijuana and why there's some people that don't. Y'all, I'm so sorry about that. My phone was sitting on the bed. But what I was saying is about that whole thing is that marijuana taps into your subconscious. So that's why if you're having a beef with somebody, maybe that beef would be something that you would think about, but maybe it's your subconscious trying to tell you something about that situation. So it's not a bad thing. That's just like you ever go to some of these shamans and they're going to probably have you do some kind of I've heard of people, guys, there are some spiritualists that will give you something and it'll make you have like mushrooms and stuff like that. And like, now I would never do, I'm not even in. Okay. I'm not into the psychedelics, you guys. I'm sorry. But some people will do that and their subconscious will come out. For example, people that you see that are on those real bad drugs like Sherm or Flocka, and they'll start going, oh, that's the dead talking. That's those spirits talking sometimes. And then sometimes it's their past life suffering or either their shadow side, their spirit side that's suffering and wanting to get out. And sadly, what ends up happening with a lot of those people is that they do end up, some of them, if ain't nobody looking out for them, they'll have something happen to them, something bad or something. But, a lot of them will get off of that. A lot of people say that their mind will be messed up, though. And I've seen people that are like that. But you'd be surprised at the people that have done those drugs and came out of it and they were good psychologically. So, for example, with opioid addiction, there's a channel that I watch of a lady that vlogs about her. What was she on? She was on some kind of prescription medicine. It was either Xanax. It was one of those drugs like that. And she talks about how, what she goes through with her withdrawal, but she takes it a day at a time. And, you can get off of that stuff if you just taper off of it. Herbs are going to be yeah, they do. Hey, Teo. Oh, girl, do you need another read? I am running a special, but they do open you to spirits. But marijuana is a herb. So is the cocoa plant, though, but they have to process it to get you high like that. Okay, they have to process it and change the chemical composition and stuff. But marijuana is a herb, just like vervain. And we're going to talk about herbs today. Just like devil's shoestring, just like lavender, mugwort, and various other herbs. Okay, so I think that it depends on what's in your subconscious and then what's in your heart. And I think that a lot of people can't handle the experience of marijuana because they've got too much on their mind and in their subconscious. So what it'll do is it'll bring it up and you'll think about it. Some people that have a hidden subconscious, or either if your shadow side of yourself, the dark side of self is hidden, you'll instantly go into, that psychosis of fear. And you'll be like, oh my God, I'm too high. So that's kind of what people will do. But it's something that, first of all, you don't have to do that. If you don't, but a lot of Shiva's children smoke marijuana. They do. And they drink. So let's talk about alcohol. Alcohol can bring you down when you're a little too up there. Notice how some people, like when they are, when people, just start freaking out, you can do that without marijuana or any drug. Your mind can do that on its own. And you know how people will give you, like, they'll say, give her a shot of brandy and slap her in the face. They used to do that back in the day, but it'll calm you down. The only difference is that when it comes to alcohol, you don't want to become codependent on that. So that's why it's important to learn to calm yourself down. And then you can do it in small amounts. And if you drink a little alcohol and, that, I mean, look at Queen Elizabeth. She drank for, the Queen drinks during breakfast, lunch, brunch, and dinner. She has her a glass of sherry and something else. She has something expensive. That lady be lit all day, okay? Because if you get a nice bottle of wine that's expensive, boy, you only gonna need a couple of sips. Okay, keep in mind that all wines are not created equal. So the cheaper the stuff you get, the more. And ethanol, that's the base of alcohol is ethanol. uh Ethanol fuel or something is what it is. So yeah, it can definitely be harmful to the human body, but you just have to drink water, chase it with water. I can honestly say that I've had a lot of alcoholics in my family. Most of them died of cancer. Like my aunt, which is my grandmother's sister, she died of uterine cancer. My grandmother died from lung and brain cancer, which I believe was from inhaling products, hair products. I do not believe cigarettes killed my grandmother. I believe it was inhaling those products without wearing a mask. You notice how when you go into those Chinese stores to get your nails done, they're wearing masks. That's because they're protecting their lungs and their body. They don't want to inhale those fumes, and you should be wearing a mask too. Okay, just let y'all know. Like, that's why I quit doing relaxers. It's like, yeah, that stuff is causing cancer. Just the fact that she had brain cancer too. They didn't die from alcoholism. In fact, on my father's side of the family, they were not alcoholics on that side. And my oldest uncle, which is Big Mama's son, her first, I think, was that her firstborn? I think he was. Yeah, he was her firstborn son. He didn't drink. I don't think that he did. He died of kidney failure because he was doing. He was on dialysis before he passed. Okay, and that was because of obesity. So I think that we blame certain things on the cancers that we have, but obesity is caused by bad spirits, or it's caused by the spirit wanting to be protected. Fat will give you a certain layer of spiritual protection. It will. Trust me, my weight has went up and down, but I think that it is harmful because it will raise the blood pressure. Okay, so and it doesn't have to. There's some people that are just, they are a larger size, but they're perfectly healthy. There are some people that are like that. I don't think people quite understand that, and that's why we have people attacking larger people and shaming them for eating. Well, larger people do have to eat. but they shouldn't be binging on certain things. And yes, they do need to lose weight, but sending them negative energy, that's not going to help them. Okay. Unless they're negative now. You know what I'm saying? Like I've known in my own life, in my own personal life, bigger people that were kind of evil. So again, size doesn't even matter. It's all about what do you convey to other people? Because I know for me, you guys, I thought about uploading a video, but I didn't want to scare y'all because many of y'all are scared of scary movies. But I was gonna upload like a little jokey joke video with like y'all know the Exorcist girl when her head started spinning around. And I should have put on there me when somebody threatens my kids and have her head spinning around. That would be hilarious because that but I don't want to react like that. But when you okay, you gotta think this. You can't say I'm crazy when you making videos about me talking about funerals, eulogies, and purging. Really? What are you purging here? Are you trying to murder me? Like, are you trying to hurt my children? I mean, naturally, a person is going to be defensive if you do that. And they may react in the most crazy way because I know I was, yeah. And then, you know what? Either you love me or you hate me, man. But I don't always have to be that. I don't always have to get like that. And I don't always get like that. Like, I'll let stuff build up. And sometimes I'll be thinking that be y'all coming through me, y'all. I call Yimmy y'all now. So yeah, just to let you guys know, I'm not on here trying to step on anybody's toes. I wish you well. I bless you and yours. Those are the facts, because when my clients find me on here, sometimes they'll find me through a Google search. And when you search something on YouTube, YouTube videos come up when you search something on Google. So that's how they find us. So, and I kind of feel like my YouTube channel algorithm has been messed up, and I don't mind starting over fresh with a brand new channel, but I would prefer to build a stronger channel here because I kind of feel like, either notifications are not going out or, but I do get a decent amount of views, especially depending on what I talk about. So, of course, I'm going to talk about the things that get me more views. Okay. And my videos are going to improve, guys. I swear to you, they're going to improve. And as long as I'm monetizing my videos, then YouTube is cool with you. But I got to contact them because my subscriber count has been at the same exact number. I don't know if it's going to recalculate, but it's been stuck there for 2 months. And I'm like, what is YouTube doing? So that's why I was asking a lot of y'all to unsubscribe and then resubscribe to see what it does to kind of tinker with it a little bit. I don't know. All I know is that, the daily stuff, coming at me daily with negativity and stuff like that, I really would like for it to stop. I'm not threatening anybody at all. But, I just, wanted to express that because, my clients that come to me, those clients are meant for me. I'm not taking anything from you. In fact, I consider myself to be neo-Wiccan, which means that I don't mean to harm none. And I will tell my spirits, harming none, it is done. In fact, I'm gonna quit saying so mote it be. I'm gonna start saying harm to none, it is done, or it is willed, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, okay. See, I know I've looked at it. That's what I've looked at. Is that studio, and when you maybe it's because they're using a different format for that, and maybe I need to go to the new format. Maybe that's what it is. Because I know that they said that they were switching stuff over. So, but I can't complain. I can't complain at all because I've been doing pretty well. But, I think that spirits just really want to clear the air with people that are on here. Yeah, I do think that but I think that simply if you monetize all of your videos, they're going to get more views. If you're not monetized, you're in a precarious situation. You need to get monetized. If you're wondering where your views went. So if there is any if there is any competition, I of course I'd like to win it, but I don't look at it like that. I just like to be my little indigo self, and that's worked for me. Okay. In fact, for years consistently, I have always said, I don't want this beef with you. It's not necessary. My spirits came in peace. They did. So how to get that? I don't know. You go into your YouTube thing and you go to monetization. You go to monetization. So yeah. So here's my deal with it though. I think that we should all focus on ourselves, and this is the advice that I give to every one of my clients. This is the advice I give to every one of my clients that are starting their own businesses. Stop worrying about the competition and focus on you. And they all are successful. All of the people that I coach, that I apprentice, they are all successful. In fact, some of these readers out here that you see, shout out to my girls, and even there's some males out here that I have said, hey, you need to, they're doing good because hopefully they've taken my advice. Yeah. So if you take my advice, you'll succeed. If you're doing all that petty stuff, then you're going to have a lot of issues. Because what you wish on other people, it does come to you. It does, because that is your law of attraction. It's not even about karma. It's about law of attraction. You see what I'm saying? So if you online all day wishing bad on people, you're going to have some problems. Because everybody has the right to fight against that demonic power. Heck yeah, Ella, you better get a taco truck. I'm going to come get some of that. You making me hungry. You know what I love, though? You know what some of the best food is? And I know some of y'all going to be like, oh, they got E. coli and da-da-da. That was just one restaurant, okay, that maybe just had a bad run. But Chipotle, oh, I want some Chipotle so bad. Oh my God, I love Chipotle. I love their cheese. Their cheese tastes different from other cheeses. It's so good. Like just everything there. I don't know. It's really, really good food. I like it. But I love authentic Mexican food. Now, there was a Mexican restaurant in my hometown. What's the name of them? I would give them a shout out. I like the way their beef tasted. It was different from what I was used to getting when I would cook tacos at home. And you see, you're making me hungry. I'm going to have taco night to celebrate very soon. Like home cooked tacos. I like to put a little bit of chorizo. Y'all ever add that chorizo in your taco meat? It's so good. Yeah, and I love Italian food too. But my favorite is Mediterranean. And do y'all know that it is a fact, and I've always known this, but it is a fact that the Mediterranean diet is in fact the healthiest. I believe for like general overall, if you want to try a diet, would be the Mediterranean food. The lamb is good for you. The way they cook their chicken, the way they cook their food, the various ingredients, very, very good for you. But then again, it would depend on your ancestors and what they ate too. But if all the older people in your family are sick, then maybe you don't need to follow that particular diet. I think, you know what? But I think, okay, I think it's okay to eat chitlins every now and then. I think that all of those foods can be healthy. But if you tell yourself that your food is unhealthy and if you're not witching in the kitchen, because you have the power to transform your food, it's called kitchen witchery. My grandma taught me that, you know what I'm saying? And when she, when she taught me how to cook, all of the ingredients, it purifies the food, it enriches the food, the energy that you put into it, the joy. She was usually always talking to us about some issue or problem that we had, and she was giving us very good advice at the same time. She was cooking, and it's just a really loving experience when you learn about that. So, at the very basis, when you are a mother or a father, you're teaching your children health and happiness and longevity in the kitchen. And all that processed stuff, no good. No good. I gotta hurry up and get. So there's a restaurant right by me though. They sell home cooked meals and stuff. So we've been, man, the first time we ate that, it seemed like it was totally different from eating some fast food. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, I love chitlins. You got to know how to clean them though. See, a lot of people don't know how to effectively clean chitlins, and you're supposed to. There's certain scientific mathematical ingredients that you're supposed to put up in there. Cause my chitlins don't stink at all. At all. You ain't gonna smell nothing. Okay? It ain't gonna be no poop in it. And you ain't really gotta soak them in, some people will go as far as soaking them in vinegar and all that stuff. You can add a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there with, when you cleaning them and rinsing them. But you got to take the inside of the intestine out. You have to completely strip it. Now they come already pre-cleaned, but I always check the pre-cleaned ones anyway. And in the pre-cleaned ones that you buy from the store, they do not strip that membrane. So please make sure that y'all doing that when y'all buying them chitlins. Now, I think there's one brand that does, but check them. And when you cook them, you have to just make sure that you don't want to put too much garlic. I think you want to put a whole thing of garlic per pound. So like if you've got 3 pounds of chitlins, you just want to use that whole garlic per pound. Okay, so you would do 3 garlics, okay? And so, can you please tell us how to use reverse candles or do a chat about self-protection? Thanks. Bless you and your family. Bless you and your family too. Thank you. Bliss to you too. Reversal candles, you can do reversals with any kind of candle. If you need to use an emergency candle, you can do a reversal with that. Now they have reversing powders that you can buy that would strengthen that candle, but you can do that with herbs. You can do that with salt. You can do that with black salt. You can do that with coffee. You can do that with what's a common herb that's in somebody's kitchen? Cayenne pepper, red pepper powder. But if you like that, you ain't gotta, like, if it's something real tough on you, like coat that mug with that red pepper powder, but light that thing outside because that red pepper probably gonna get to you. Black pepper. So everybody usually has that in their kitchen already. You can use that to reverse, but if you get a reversal candle, then it's gonna more so work with the colors. So it's gonna work with black and red, okay? Because black, red, and white, I always suggest first of all, you can do a reversal. You don't have to get a reversing candle. You can get a black 7-day candle. You can get a red 7-day candle. And you can get a white 7-day candle is how I do my reversals. Now I will get a reversing candle sometimes because it takes up space. I'm sorry, it takes up less space and it does save a little bit money. So then that's gonna change the dynamic of the ritual that I do. But it'll be the same if you're using colors for your magic, because there's a certain way that you want to use black, white, red. Those are some of the primary colors that I use for uncrossing and for unblocking your chakras and stuff like that. Those are the colors that I use for the Gen Hex removers. So, and basically, what it will result in is a stronger reversal. Now, if you just feel comfortable with using the reversal candles with the black on the top, the red on the bottom, to be honest with you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the red is on the top or the. Now, if the red is on the top, then you're going to take back your energy faster. You're going to take back your energy faster. Because typically when somebody has hexed or vexed you, they done took something from you. So seriously, that's what they're doing. They're taking something from you. And that's not fair to do that. But many people do it. Especially if they don't know any better way of doing it, you know. I usually burn them on my altar. To be honest, I always burn, like if I have 7-day candles going at night, I put all them craps, not craps, or them shits in the fireplace. So I like to have stuff near my altar, and at night I'll put them in the fire. Sometimes I won't. It depends on how they're burning, because sometimes when that candle flame is like shooting up to the up to the ceiling, you better put them things in the fireplace, because trust and believe, honey. Let me tell you something. It has not happened to me yet, because I think that would be something that you would need to do outside. But I can imagine that if you conjure up enough energy, that sometimes that candle flame can shoot up probably as far as the ceiling. So it's a good idea to have those things in a fireplace, because they'll do that. And I believe that they really do that. Especially if you're seeing like black soot, like right above it, like it just flares up like a torch and calms down, because all kind of stuff can happen with those candles. In fact, it's probably a good idea to maybe have some kind of security cameras so that you can actually watch them and monitor them when you're in another room. Mm. Ella, you got something feeding off of you. You need a cleanse. You have very low energy and insomnia. Oh no. Oh, they're beneath you in the apartment below you. It'll have the same action. That's not, I mean, you can send that energy to them. You just putting it on the floor, you can put it on the floor if you want, though. Absolutely. I see a lot of practitioners doing that. I use a table. Now, there are times where y'all seen me do rituals where my candles are on the floor. That's if I'm doing a really, really big ritual. So if you're doing a huge ritual that involves and you don't have a table big enough, then yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you mean not literally. Oh, okay. If that's how you do your magic, then that's how then go with it. If your spirit guides are telling you to put that candle on the floor because that's going to strengthen your magic, then do it. Is it true that banishing oil for spirits will also ward off your protective spirits? No, absolutely not. But just make sure that you use your own oil, maybe that you make, or either a trusted oil. I know that the Anna Riva oils were good. All her oils worked. And I tried to order some of her oils, and for some reason they like, I think something went on with her. I don't know what happened. What happened to Anna Reva? Them oils was amazing. Is you can them oils, like when you see witches selling them oils and they showing you that they winning, buy those oils, because but make sure that you can confirm that they actually work, because some of these oils is just oil and food coloring. Facts. Some of them are, and they don't really, like, you have to charge them. If you buy anybody else's oils, charge them. Charge them with your intent. You can do that and consecrate them, because it is very easy to buy oils that are made. Original Botanicals oils are really good. Whoever makes those oils does a great job, an excellent job. Okay. Oh, you in love with a witch doctor? Mm-mm-mm. I'm dating a very toxic guy with a lot of bad luck. I'm still planning my way out because he won't let me go. He gets mad when I pack. Do your cord cuttings. If he's nosy and reads your petitions, do a cord cutting and a protection, and you'll be out of there before you know it. This witch doctor in the Bantu tribe. Interesting. I got good luck oil from CVS to say what? They selling good luck oils at CVS? That's interesting. To bring good luck, Irish moss. Oh God, I was gonna say one other. Marshmallow root. Marshmallow root is gonna bring you good spirits. Very good stuff. You'll want to put that in your mojo bags or your satchels. And also make sure that y'all put some sort of you can put an amulet in your wallet. Okay, those little flat amulets, put those in your wallets. Okay. Oh, she's on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds interesting. So yeah, man. I do want more positivity on YouTube. I really would like to get past all of the negative crap. And I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna try to stop getting so upset about people talking about my children. But I am gonna do something about it. She's on your channel? Oh, okay. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to bless my enemies more. I don't know. I just know that if somebody is taking from you and you feel like, and your spirits are telling you like those people are stealing from you, they taking your energy or whatever. So that dynamic has to stop. And the way we're going to fight that and conquer it is by dealing with patriarchy and sexism and sexual harassment in the workplace and things like that of that nature. Yeah, it is. And I saw a lot of y'all that are supposed to have children this year. I saw a lot of y'all supposed to get married this year. Seem like I keep pulling that marriage card in a lot of my private readings for some reason. Haven't been really pulling it in my public readings for a select few. But you'd have to go back and look at my 2020 reading. But if you look at my community tab, I am going to be posting videos that are going to be interesting that you may have missed that I did, because I did do some predictions for 2020. Normally I do really normally I do a reading where I recap last year and then I look at this year, the current year, and I am still going to do that. They're just going to come in late, but they will be up probably sometime either before March or March. So, guys, I am running a special on my readings today. And I think I'm going to do a special on the consultations. I'll let y'all know what that special is. And we're just going to, pray that, because, prayer is needed in this situation, not necessarily witchcraft. Maybe a little bit of both, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully people won't start throwing knives at me when I put up my specials. Because I have to feed my children just like you have to feed yours. And no, I can't just go and get on assistance to do that. No, that's not what was meant to happen. I wish that I had it several times, but, not several times, maybe just 2 times. I was like, dang, only if I had one of them snap cards, you know what I'm saying? But, that is for people that need it. If you don't need it, you shouldn't get it. And, just because you're having a bad couple of days with people in social media doesn't mean you have to change your whole path. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm here to do readings for people. That is what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to do a complimentary reading for Ella. We'll do a really short reading. I'm going to draw one card. You're single and pretty. That's nice, Nova America. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for Ella. Is Ella going to get pregnant this year? Vervain, Orion's daughter, and mugwort. Those are the 2 major herbs that you need if you are an empath or a psychic, or if you're a witch. Mugwort is going to protect you from astral demons and things like that. But so will several other herbs if you don't have that. Whorehound, graveyard dirt. Graveyard dirt will help you control the spirits. Okay, so graveyard dirt, it even if it's not authentic graveyard dirt that came from a graveyard, even if you buy it from a spiritual shop, you can still use it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Will Ella get pregnant this year? The answer is yes. I'm seeing a child that can either be conceived in the month of June or either born during the month of June of 2021. Okay. So that's your answer. Probably a boy, but could be a girl that's very intelligent. That may have yeah. So you know what? That whole thing with as far as intelligence and smarts, I think women are more smart when it comes to the home and the children and herbs and healing and love. And, I think women are definitely experts at sex. Men can't ever get past that. You know what I'm saying? But, we rule over the home and the hearth. So men are more in touch in the streets and out in the, wild and stuff, like Father Pan, just, but so are women. I posted a video. Did y'all see that video with the lioness protecting her cubs and how they could pick up on that she had gotten pregnant by a lion outside of their area? And they instantly wanted to eat her cubs. Did y'all see that? I posted it in the thing. Ella, if you have Uh-oh. Ella, if you have a boy, you're going to be equally as happy. Oh, yeah. Baby clothes are definitely always going to be sky high at a mall. As a mother that was not rich, I got all my baby clothes from like Walmart. And, I even got stuff on consignment. Yeah, like I don't, now it and I don't too often just go and blow my budget at a mall. No. No, no, no. I'd rather use that towards something else. I wish I didn't have to have a budget sometimes. Oh, I didn't know they were cheaper anywhere else. You know what, guys? When you say when people say the word sex, people instantly have a negative reaction. Oh my gosh, she just said the word sex in front of, as if they don't know what it is. Kids learn stuff on their own. But I think that sex is not just that, it's energy transference. So sex doesn't even have to be sex in itself. You know what I'm saying? When you think about that, that's what it stands for: spiritual exchange of energy. So you could call Reiki sex. People that do Reiki, you know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual exchange of energy. And notice that the X, that's the woman's, because the woman, to have a girl, you have to have two X chromosomes, right? Correct me if I'm wrong about the chromosomes. Women are two, girls are two chromosomes, and boys are X and Y. Am I correct? Y'all are making me hungry. And I was already hungry when I came on here. Damn it. Stop it with the food talk. Now y'all talking about chocolate, and that's what we all need today, especially women. We all need chocolate. But I've been in an especially good mood today, which, oh God, please don't make that be a mistake. I think that Mondays can be difficult, but you know what? Mondays have gotten increasingly easier. And so maybe I'll do a shield activation or something every Monday. I don't know. Or some kind of, I always come to you guys on Monday and say, calm down. We're going to invoke Shiva. Because y'all know you're supposed to invoke Shiva on Mondays. That's the day you're supposed to invoke Shiva and give him offerings. And he is so amazing. I'm telling you. Shiva is amazing. Sometimes when I invoke Shiva, I'll start doing yoga. And you know how other religions, they are so against yoga. I don't know why. You know that yoga has healed people of fertility problems, high blood pressure, kidney problems. So you kind of have to ask yourself, why are they forbidding this? Because this is helping people. Now that comes straight from Shiva. And Shiva's very powerful. I love Shiva. In fact, on Mondays, I do a devotional day to him, especially if I don't have an offering for him. Like I'll just connect to him and I'll just like look at like certain, I'll look at certain Shiva videos and stuff. So I love Shiva. I love yoga too. Yeah. You know what I love is them Cadbury eggs with that cream inside. I love those. Oh my God, I love them so much. I also like those chocolate cherries, with the cherry in the middle and that kind of that white, it's like a white cream that I like those too. Those are really good. My grandmother used to get those all the time. In fact, for your ancestors, like your grandmas and stuff, the stuff that they used to like, Set up an altar for them and they will get that stuff. They will. And my grandmother, she's been kind of wanting to be fed, my all of my ancestors, not just my grandmother. Mm-hmm. Like if you cook something, like anything you cook, like my grandmother used to love neck bones with some potatoes and some cabbage. Ooh, that's some good eating, especially when you get them real meaty neck bones. Get the pork, beef neck. They even have beef neck bones. I think it's just pork. Mm, so good. Yes, make some of that, lay that out for your ancestors, and they will eat that stuff. They will eat it. That okay. If your dog doesn't go and try to eat it, which I don't think dogs can eat neck bones, I think that would probably be dangerous for a dog to eat neck bones. So you'd have to have your dog trained to not mess with your offerings. Zelda did not care. Zelda would eat all of the offerings. That poor child, that dog was broken when I got her. I loved her though. What was I going to say about the ancestors? But what they'll do, it's not like it's something else coming in and eating it, but you'll notice that, like I've put water and wine into like an offering thing, and like the next day it'll just, you can tell that it's already evaporated. It's so weird. Like offerings seem to dry, like when you put bread on there and stuff, like it'll dry out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like real quick, quicker than what it normally was. So it's like, dang, they really eating this. They really, because it's taking the energy from that food. So especially if it's a meat offering, it's a meat offering because I don't know. Every time I get steaks and stuff, like if I get a steak, I gotta eat the whole thing. I'll be trying to be nice, y'all. Yeah, they like milk and honey. I know Oshun likes milk and honey together. A lot of the spirits like that. Like your woofy spirits, like your protection. Because I do a wolf protection every Monday. Um, they like milk and honey, and they really like those little. If you bake like a cake homemade, or like even the box cakes, they like for you to make an offering of cakes. But they will take those little Debbie snacks and hostess snack cakes. They like those, especially the chocolate ones for some reason. Yeah, bread. Yeah, bread and honey is a good idea. I haven't tried that. I'll try that. I'll try that. So, man, them neck bones sound good. I don't know. I'm kind of torn between. I might have to make a pot of neck bones. You got to get one of them big stock pots, and you put your potatoes in there, your onion, your garlic. That those foods are healing, and I think that the use, because even though they say garlic is an antibiotic, it's still a different type of antibiotic. It's a natural antibiotic. I don't feel that it's harmful to the body. I think some people can be allergic because maybe they don't need it. But maybe there are some people, especially spiritual people, y'all better eat that onion and garlic. I'm telling you, when you're spiritual, because those ingredients remove those daily energies that you're being attacked by. Ooh, pot roast. Girl, where do you live so I can come and eat dinner? Cause you talking about all this food up in here, bread and honey, milk and honey. Oh Lord. Mm. You eat raw? Oh yeah, raw onion. Yeah, eating it raw is good, but I gotta have it with something like um You know what's really good for you for breakfast is bagels and lox. And you take a few of the red onion and you put it on there. You'll be protected from all forms of disease. I can tell you that. Okay, cool, cool. Hello from Russia. I can't pronounce it. A neckin type. See, I just butchered it. I'm sorry, but welcome and love and light. So, anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to kind of go on and on about my battery. Believe it or not, when I started this, like literally the first 20 minutes of this hangout drained about 50% of my battery. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Do take advantage of the sale. Cash at me. You can also go to Etsy or my website. Shout out to my Etsy customers. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Somebody's gonna have to translate that for me. Hopefully, that's not a troll. Uh, I don't speak Russia though. Okay, you have to speak English. So anyway, guys, this is how I make my bread for my bread that I eat. This is how I get my bread so that we can eat bread. So yeah, you guys can cash at me $ psychic Jamila. Um, I was already throwing around doing a 20-minute special for 20 minutes. Okay, probably like $25. And then consultations, I'll put them up for probably like 40 or something for today. Okay. And you guys don't have to schedule your readings for today. You can schedule your readings for any time that you want. Now, if you start taking too long, you know what I'm saying? My spirits will kind of be like, why is this person not scheduling their appointment? But, the way we look at it is divine timing. So we'll just kind of put you on the shelf until you're ready. But I do keep all correspondences in case you say, hey, I ordered a reading from you and I never got it. It's like, I've got all the emails. Okay. So anyway, guys. Oh, also I'm doing changes on the website. I need to announce that. I think I'm going to take my website down just for today while I make some changes on it. Yeah, I think that would be a perfect idea to do that. Okay, guys. I'm going to go love and light and I'll see you guys later. Thank you, Orion's daughter. Thank y'all for coming.